この辺じゃないのかな。こんなでかい建物の可能性ある。違いそうじゃないこれ。こっちはこれもう別の感じだよな。シッシが、あれ待って。あれこれ。宝探しじゃないこれ。で、ここ。あ、あった。反対側だ。こんな怒らないであげてくださいよ。ちょっと寄り道です。お金？お金？え？お金？ジョン、お金だってさ、宝探しガチのお金なの。そんな、夢がね、ニコロ・ベルナドッティ法株式会社を。これか？違うな。ベルナドッティリミット、ここじゃねえか。なるほど。え？現場を調べ、はいはい、他の入り口をね、見つけようね。こことか。これ違うか。裏口とか。あらららららら。あ、じゃあ、変装しろと。はいはい。やるじゃないか、シェリー。これじゃあ一応、唯一の入り口は警備されてるので、正面突破するか、僕らを通すよう警備員を説得するしかないだろう。ちょっと変装してくるか。
Don't pass. Let's pick something that suits you. A good choice. A good choice indeed.
ちょっと難民というか、ここに難民してきているのはアフリカの人たちっぽかったので、アフリカの衣装と肌を黒くして髭も生やしてきました。こんにちは。
Hey yo, this is private property. You lost something.
あれお仕事します。あ、正面突破って、ガチの正面突破市役所で通れんのかな。とりあえず会いたいよ。
I'm here to discuss business with Mr. Bernadotti. I tried the front door, but
Mr. Bernadotti isn't seeing anyone. You have 3 seconds to walk
Are?
away or you'll never walk again. Capito?
it's in Mr. Bernadotti's best interest to...
One.
一人死にましたよ。
Listen, the man Bernadotti sent to...
Two.
殴るじゃ。はい、お疲れ。
I did try to resolve this peacefully.
平和的に解決したかったな。この服装で頑張るのか。Q、まあ WASD さえ分かっていれば大丈夫かな。はいはいはいはいはいはい。こうやってディディディディディディディと。はい、お疲れ。トゥーセンボー。はい、こうやってディディディディディディと。はい、お疲れ様。X。やりたい。上で W と。もう一も、この人は D だな。D が多くて助かるよ。おいで。はい。上で W と。いたー。帽子、楽ちん。上で W と。それは一番楽。X 溜まってるっしょ。上で W と。はい、お疲れ。やったー。結構サクサクでしたよ。X、鍵タバコの X さえ思い出せば、コルドナの掃除に出せ。じゃあ、ホームズ君も着替えていいよ。シャーロックそのスーツを着ます。どうぞ。え？あ、もしかして、平和的に行きたかった？ごめんな。ごめんな。だって、ホームズ君が殴るって言うからさ。ホームズ君は殴る気満々だったからさ。あれ、帰ってきちゃった。ここ入り口だったのか。やっぱりがっかりしたよっていうのかな。あ、早いね。あれ？こんにちは。絵があった？これ撮らないの？あれ？何もないじゃん。何もない。あった。
Vogel's stolen painting. Isn't it curious how it developed into a much more interesting case?
あ、こっちにもある。あ、なんだ？民芸品？文化的な。
A century old at least. A Dogon statue from West Africa.
ホームズか、物知りだな。
Masks, traditional for the Chokwe people of Central Africa.
あとはこれとか。
VH Grindley Flow Blue Tableware. This is what lies behind the facade of Bernadotte Company Limited. いい感じじゃない？いい感じ。頑張れ、ジョン。頑張れ。 An amazing piece of culture. I imagine many collectors and museums would be interested in having it.
なるほど。こっちはちょっとジョンがいるから。
This marble fella. It's like he was made after my image. You see it?
ジョンより細身じゃない？こっちの人。何もできない。てか待てよ、カメラで撮ろうとかはないのか。ごめんなさい。
No, sir. Don't hurt me.
It's all right. I won't harm you.
Like you didn't harm the folks on the way here?
もしかして君には失望したよって、弾が間違えて体に当たったからなのかな。こんにちは。
Don't come any closer. One step and I'll shred you to pieces.
ちょっと、ホームズ君やってみてください。
Make my day.
Righto. Yes. Yep. Well, excuse me, sir. I think I hear. I've got to. It's better I leave.
Whoa. Oh, wow. That was as if somebody put my words in your mouth.
脅せれば何でもよかったのかな。どこでも開くわけではないんだ。さすがに。ロジスティックス関係ない。戦略室。
You acted so much like me.
好戦的だって。これはコルトナクロニック一面記事、ゼッペリン関係。でもこれだけなんだ。リソワーズ。わからん。こっちだ。ちなみにあれはもう関係ないのかな。これは
The Bernadotte Company Limited Trade Network reaches the most distant colonies of the Great Empire.
なるほど、なるほど。
Very convenient for
I have a family.
高価な紙、市役所の紋章、武道会への招待状。ああ、大丈夫ですよ。ホームズ君そんな乱暴者じゃないんで。大量の書類、運送上、方法。あ、これはあれかな、創立みたいな話かな。
I suppose it's Mr. Bernadotte with our fine governor.
これか。
1875. He's taken a few years back. John, how many people in Cordona have a photograph with the governor, do you think?
You definitely don't have one.
入れないの？
This is it. This is where all the magic happens.
そうだな。開かないな。こっちはセールス。こっちかな。失礼しま
You
す。
cut through all the guards just to talk to me.
楽しそうだね、ジョン。
We shall talk.
なかなかの収集物だ。
Sherry, don't you think this office suits me?
多分いい感じ。あ、拳銃あるよ。取っといた方がいいんじゃない？別にホームズ君の平気だと思うけど。これは長女の写真、親族か。これさ、他に行けるとこなかったのかな？この人と話をするしかないのかな？こんにちは。
Whenever you're ready. I'd hate to intrude.
とりあえず観察しようか。首？他の入れ墨と異なる。確かに3本線。汚れ仕事も厭わない。なるほど。殴ったりも全然すると。ペラグラを患っている。ペラグラ？これがちょっと詳しくない。既婚。結婚した女性なんだ。冷酷。ニコロ・ベルナドッティはギャングの冷酷な指導者で自分の権力を示すためにその手を汚すことも厭わない。若い頃の重労働でベルナドッティは自分が生きる世界を憎むようになった。彼は常に厄介事を引き起こし、これからも脅威であり続けるだろう。貧しい家庭で育ったため、若い頃から現場で働かざるを得なかった。そのためペラグラに苦しむこととなり、皮膚には症状の跡が見られる。症状の跡や今の自分を形取った過去を高価な服で隠すつもりはないようだ。ベルナドッティと彼の部下たちには同じ形式の異なった入れ墨がある。入れ墨は厳重に構成された秘密犯罪組織での異なる地位を表す暗号と見て間違いないだろう。ニコロ・ベルナドッティはギャングの辛辣な指導者で計算高い実業家だ。自信と危険に満ち溢れている。危険に備えて銃を近くに置いているが、今のところはホルスターに収めている。ベルナドッティは労働者階級の家に生まれた。貧しい家庭で育ったため、若い頃から現場で働かざるを得なかった。炎天下での重労働と栄養失調により、ペラグラの症状に苦しむこととなった。病気は克服したものの、皮膚には症状の跡が見られる。経済的に裕福になったにもかかわらず、豪華な生活は送っておらず、服や格好は保守的だ。ベルナドッティと彼の部下たちには、同じ形式の異なった入れ墨がある。これは一緒だな。まあでもなんか、危険に備えて銃を近くに置いているがっていうのは冷酷とは違う気がするな。経済的に裕福なことは確かだけど、これ俺の見解で言うと、ここはすごい、この脅威であり続けることは確かなんですけど、なんか、言ってたじゃないですか、警官が。この人が悪いことしてたなら、もうとっくに捕まっているだろうみたいな。そういう点ではすごく計算高いなって思っているので、こっちにしようかな。まあ間違ってたらホームズ君指摘してくれるでしょう。はい。
Niccolo Bernadotte, I presume? The name is Sherlock Holmes, and I'm afraid I bring bad tidings.
Is that so?
The man you sent to the refugee camp failed in his task. He impaled himself on his own blade. A clumsy and chaotic end.
For a man who just broke onto my property, you are more businessman than brute. You have my attention, Mr. Holmes. Do not waste it.
これ結局全部聞けるのかな。まあ、とりあえず、強盗実験、そうだな。ボナマス マーキュリオに関しての強盗事件の捜査をしてま
I was
す。
hired privately
ああ、
to
そっちか。
investigate the
ごめんごめん、そっちだな。
recent theft of a painting
強盗
from
は。
an art gallery. My investigation led me to a man from your organization and thus to you, Mr. Bernadotti.
That is quite a stretch. Why would I need to steal a painting when I
強
could
盗するた
buy
め
anyone I wanted?
Interestingly enough, I spotted the stolen painting in your storeroom.
I buy and sell a lot of things, Mr. Holmes. Unfortunately, if this is true, it is not the first time I have been sold stolen merchandise. I presume you were hired by the owner of the gallery. Tell them to contact me, and we'll sort out the situation. So, this painting is why you broke into my office.
盗品の扱いをしたことはあるって言ったんですけど、でも盗んだのって確実に入れ墨入れてた男じゃないですか。だから、この人が脅すために盗ませたことは確実なんだよな。で、これは今考えています。知ってますか？
Mr. Bernadotti, do you know the name
美術家に
Boniface
詳しいんでしょ？
I do not.
あ？
Mercurio was a local artist. Recently, a man broke into his apartment, ransacked the place, and killed him. The thief was looking for something.
You are testing my patience, boy.
In a moment, the connection will reveal itself.
あなたの部下、野営地で死んじゃったんで
As I
す。
said, your man was found dead in the refugee camp. He was there to kidnap a woman, but the other refugees intervened to try and save her. The ensuing scuffle resulted in the man's accidental suicide. He sported the same tattoo as your men in this building. In fact, it also bears a resemblance to the one on your neck. Care to explain what business your man had with this woman?
You have no idea what you are talking about. I can assure you this was no kidnapping. The refugees in the camp are on edge. What happened there is a tragic accident, one I am not responsible for.
For what reason was your man there if not to abduct her?
Why would I answer? You are yet to justify your presence in the slightest. So many words, so little action. When you barged into my office, Mr. Holmes, I got the impression you wanted to talk business. Now I see you had come just to talk. Tell me exactly what you want, or get out.
It was necessary groundwork for what comes next. I have enough evidence to conclude that the gallery thief, the artist's killer, and the dead man in the camp are all the same person.
Your time is almost up, Mr. Holmes.
Before you draw your gun, there is one final detail I am yet to mention. The young woman your man was tasked to collect from the refugee camp had been defiled at a perverse masquerade party. That violation was captured in a photograph by Boniface Mercurio and used as a reference for his painting. The photo shows the attacker's face.
Finally. That's why you're here, Mr. Holmes. You have the photograph.
It is what your man was after when he broke into Mercurio's apartment, and it is what you're after too, isn't it, Mr. Bernadotti?
You have the photograph with you. How much do you want for it?
I am not naive enough to carry it with me, but I am yet to decide what I shall do with it. I know the man in the photo is a British envoy. What interest do you have in his downfall?
I must admit, I am rather impressed by how comprehensively you have pursued this matter. And so, you deserve the honest answer. My business dealings are often arduous in their bureaucracy. A man in his position, willing to look the other way, could ease my work significantly. In return, I will make sure no one looks his way either. A favor for a favor.
Also known as blackmail, the modus operandi of any true professional.
It was not originally my idea. Mercurio set things in motion, extorting the envoy for the most trivial of ends. Money. In response, the envoy hired my man to retrieve the painting and the photograph, eliminating Mercurio's leverage. I only learned the whole story after the artist was killed in his home.
And rather than extricate yourself, instead you took over Mercurio's venture.
It fell into my lap. As a businessman, I simply seized the opportunity. Now, how much do you want for the image?
これ、今回はもしかして、事件を解決するっていうよりは、写真をどちらに渡して、コルドナの未来を選択するかって感じかこれ。ああ、少女はでも脅迫材料じゃない。そんな被害者がいないってなればさ、ってことじゃねえの。 とりあえず密輸された攻
I
撃
could
に
not
つ
help
いて。
but appreciate the collection of smuggled artifacts in your storeroom. You have rather diversified your business.
Oh, high and mighty of you, Mr. Holmes. Not all smuggling is immoral. I pay generous rates to developing cultures and spread their culture to eager buyers. And furthermore, I supply many immigrants with a taste of home.
A very convenient way of thinking.
I have traveled wildly, Mr. Holmes. I've seen people in far-flung lands for whom my services are a lifeline. Without them, they would starve. The tax on cargo is often so absurd that it would be more profitable to simply sink your ship than dock it in the harbor. And trust me, I am speaking from experience.
なるほど。倉庫にいる難民たち
I
は
saw refugees from the camp at your warehouse. They work for you.
I have made certain arrangements with City Hall and the
なるほど。
police. Thanks to me, refugees can work and be paid. It's a pathway to freedom.
And how much do you save by capitalizing on their cheap labor?
I have heard no complaints. They seem happy just to get out of that slum.
なぜ少女が必要だった
Why
か。
did you send your man to remove the woman from the camp?
Without a photograph, her testimony was the next best thing. Securing her was in everyone's interest. Victims and witnesses all too often disappear. I thought the girl was safer with us. I did not anticipate what would happen at the camp.
渡さないけど、
Why should I give you the photograph?
Just name your price.
What if my price were not money? You claim to have connections, Mr. Bernadotte.
あー、
Perhaps
な
you
るほ
could
ど。
improve conditions for the refugees. Give them a chance for a better life.
Ha! I do have connections, Mr. Holmes, but help the whole camp? You are asking too much. I could, however, make arrangements for one person. The woman who was violated will have her own home outside the camp, solely for her and her child. She will no longer be a refugee, but a princess. That I can guarantee.
Is that really possible?
It will be neither fast nor easy, but I can do it. She deserves it, don't you agree? And as for her abuser, he will serve me, as much as he deserves.
So, in your plan, everybody will be given their due. Especially you, Mr. Bernadotte.
Seems like a fair deal, no? I doubt anyone could offer you better. Simply give me the photograph, and the world becomes a better place. I give you my word.
これやっぱりそうだな。これ、そうだろう。